Hi, Bizzy here. BeLove, BeLight, BeLieve. I'm gonna clear the energy here. My table. Put that over there. All right, so we are here today to do some astrological readings for the collective. Let me begin by saying that everything may or may not resonate for you. Make sure you only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to begin by pulling an astrological sign. We have Leo. So this reading may or may not be more for Leo placements. Fiery. Feeling fiery. Let's go with the angel deck first. Oh, pulled the Six of Water. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. So you're feeling like Leo's a little bit, Leo's maybe you're been contemplating some things and they won't go away. Oh, we pulled Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. Let's go to the fairy deck. Leo. We have Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So it seems that maybe you feel like you're being pulled in between, you're in between. You have that, like, where you don't know, like, which way to go. And maybe these memories or whatever you're focused on from when you're a kid, there's something there that you've got to look into that's affecting your decision making. Oftentimes we come up with ways to deal with or cope with things and when we're kids and we get programmed, and that's just our program. And in adulthood, sometimes it comes out or plays out in a different way that actually hinders us when we don't realize that what used to help keep us safe is now hindering us as an adult, basically. So maybe Leo, oh, here's the other card. What we have going on here is that you have the Wheel, which is everything you need. You have every single thing that you could possibly need. And I think that this card up here talks about honor commitments, but at the same time, you don't want to honor commitments to the wrong people. We're going to pull a spirit animal out of the spirit animal deck. See what shows up. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So yeah, it seems like you've got some tedious stuff that you need to take care of in this situation. And you've got something just distracting you. Something that you've got spinning in a circle, spinning in a wheel, running in a wheel. Harmony, number 6. So maybe once you figure out whatever reason this stuff from childhood's coming up, maybe you can figure out whatever that is, how it's relating to you in your current life. And once you figure that out, and then you'll be able to make the right decision. And then when you make the decision that you're struggling to make, you'll have everything you need, and you'll have harmony. You just have to make the decision. But before you make the decision, you have to figure out why you're stuck. Figure out what it is you really want. Do you want what looks good on paper, or do you want what makes your heart feel whole? We're going to the surrender deck, and this is right along the same thing I was just saying. You want to surrender to your habit of people pleasing. At some point, you learned to people please, and that's how you had to survive. And making decisions as an adult for people, when you're stuck in your people pleasing, when you're making decisions as an adult, and you're basically sacrificing your own self to make someone else happy at your expense. But why? You deserve happiness just as much as anyone else does. So just be careful with your people pleasing, because sometimes it can be really detrimental to your health. And it's not helpful to the other people either, because at the same time that you're people pleasing them, you're not always necessarily like being your complete self with them. And it means sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. It's not your job to make everyone happy if you're not happy. You have to fill your cup before you can pour any out to anyone else. All right, we're gonna go to the Empath deck for Leo. Ooh. We got, well, these are really good cards. This may help you if you take some time to focus on this stuff. Tap into your own spiritual power. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. So it's basically just saying, you know, maybe you need to take a step back. You need to like realize like how small we really are. Like we're like all these little tiny little beings on this giant planet floating around this giant universe. Maybe a little perspective change might help you also with your decision making that you're stuck on. This card is listen to the wisdom of your intuition. So this also ties into if you take some time out and you pray or you meditate or whatever it is that you need to do for your own practice, it's going to help you hear your inner voice. And this card says your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have, and you seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect. So I think what needs to happen here, Leo, is you really need to take a step back, and you really need to like sit and think about things from your own perspective. And you can't put the needs and wants of others in front of your own self, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you deserve to have happiness and harmony in your life. So whatever this decision that you've got going on is really, really causing all this conflict, and really just meditate on that stuff on your childhood. Meditate on the people pleasing, and really think about how many decisions that you make or have made based on that, instead of actually focus on what would make you happy. So, all right, there you have it, Leo. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for joining me here today. Be love, be light, believe.